This is a look at my garden this morning. Everything is looking good so far. I'm going to give you a scan, wide pan look up at first. See all the watermelon plants and see the eggplants and all the tomato plants. Then over here, my herbs, they're going good. And then down here, the peppers. The peppers are finally starting to come on. I've taken off about 4 or 5 of them this morning. And there are a couple on this plant right here, or more than a couple, because there's more at the top right there. And then this pepper plant right here also has several peppers on it, and those two are doing pretty good. Watermelons are doing fine. There's a little bit of watermelon right there. There's another watermelon right there. There's one right there. There's one right there. And the watermelon right there. There's one right there. And there's another one, because I can get close to it. Another watermelon right there. Now, squash plants seem like they have played out. I only got one left, and I don't know how much longer it has on it, but I'm debating whether I want to plant another squash in this area, or should I plant something else. I may try to plant zucchini, since I hadn't tried zucchini yet. There's one lonely cucumber, but I've also taken off about 4 or 5 cucumbers this morning, so a lot of cucumbers. Eggplant are doing well. There's a couple of eggplants on. There's an eggplant on this plant right here. This one has one big eggplant on it, plus several small eggplants. This one has 2 that are blooming right there. This tomato bush has about 5 tomatoes on it. You can see that through the vines. And this one has about 5 tomatoes on it. And these are just the newer tomato plants right here. This one is a brand new tomato plant, and it's coming along fine. This one has loads of tomatoes on it. Can't even count them. There's a couple right there, couple right there, couple right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. And then the eggplants are over here are still blooming, got the flowers on, so that means they'll be coming along pretty soon. This eggplant had a big eggplant on it. I took it off this morning, and it's still blooming. These are still blooming, and they're going to be producing some more eggplants pretty soon. This one has a small eggplant on it that you can see right there. And there's a watermelon, if I can see it down here. 2 watermelons down there, and a third one right there. And there's another big watermelon right there. And another watermelon right there. Another eggplant right there, and another eggplant right there. And cherry tomatoes right here. It's hard to see them all on this tree, but there's got to be at least 30 or 40 cherry tomatoes on here in various forms. Trying to see if you can see those right there, and see another cluster of them right there. Another cluster right there, and loads of them over there. Another one I think is a cherry tomato, and you can see all the tomatoes that are on this one right here, including a couple right here that are starting to get ripe, which is good. More eggplants. And let me show you that eggplant, that bush right there. And this tomato plant right here has about 5 or 6 tomatoes on it. One right there, one right there. And then at the bottom here has another 4 or 5 tomatoes on it. This tomato plant started off slow, but it's gotten up to about 21, 22 tomatoes on it so far. And so I'm pleasantly surprised at it. And this tomato plant has some pretty big tomatoes on it. Had it tied up to the fence because it was starting to fall down and so heavy with fruit. And it even has one tomato that's starting to get red on it. And this tomato plant here has a bunch of tomatoes on it. As a matter of fact, it has a big green tomato on it that has been here for a while. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pick it and make some fried green tomatoes this evening, if I can get it off. Yep, there it is. It'll work. And this is a damaged tomato hornworm, so I have to throw it away and spray again this morning. And that's basically it for the for this garden right here. Lemon mint goes good with my tea in the morning. My wife's flowers, whatever kind they are, I don't know. Parsley is growing good. Onion is growing good. Cilantro is growing wild as usual. The basil is looking good. Chives is looking good. Regular mint is looking good. Rosemary is starting to grow back again. The lavender is growing good. Sage is good. More basil doing good. And then what is this over here? That onion right there is doing good. And this is oregano. Got it, still haven't used it. My thyme isn't doing too good at all. At least that time anyway. But I got some more thyme, which is doing good, so I can't complain. More peppers on this side over here. These are some I had to transplant, so I'm just waiting to see what they're going to do. This one is growing big and it's got about, it has one pepper and several blooms, so I feel pretty good about it. The good thing about the garden is there are plenty of bees around to fertilize things. I come out here in the morning and the bees are the first things I see, which is what I want to see. Now my lemon tree, I'm going to walk over there right quick. I initially had some problems with it and had to cut off a whole bunch of stuff, but even though the leaves on it are brown, it's starting to get some new growth, and most importantly, it's starting to get some blooms on it, which means that there will be lemons forthcoming soon. So I somehow managed to save it. Got to do some research and find out what I can do to make these leaves turn back green again, because I don't know. And over here is my satsuma tree. And the fruit on the satsuma tree starting to get bigger, and it should produce about, I said, between 400 and 500 satsumas. Even if it produce but 100, it'll still be good. The leaves are starting to get kind of heavy on it, and there's some renegade tree that always seems to start growing here. I got to cut it back, but they're looking good. But this satsuma tree is pretty much self-sustaining. Don't have to water it. Added some fertilizer to it one time, first time ever, but it for the most part just produces fruit on its own. Don't know how long it's been around here. The last thing I'm going to show you is what I've harvested today. Peppers, green tomato, 4 eggplant, and 5 squash. One is kind of misshapen, but it's still a decent squash. Anyway, just wanted to show you what I've done this morning, and trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this. Got a little piece of land here by the house right here that I think is good enough for a small garden. So I don't know if I'm going to put lettuce or kale or strawberries here, one or the other. Anyway, I'm out. Bye. Have a nice day.